This week on Fresh Ink, everything old is new again. We've got the 20th anniversary of an acclaimed comic, a heartbreaking Superman issue, and I finally check out the first volume of a manga classic. First up, 1988's landmark comic, Batman: The Killing Joke, is out in a new deluxe edition filled with bonus materials, and everything, from the remastered art to the hidden cover, looks gorgeous. In The Killing Joke, legendary writer Alan Moore and superstar artist Brian Boland revealed the tragic origin story of the Joker. But what everyone remembers this comic for is the agonizingly disturbing act of violence the Joker inflicts on former Batgirl Barbara Gordon. And 20 years later, it's just as savage and harrowing as the first time I read it. This deluxe edition has been entirely recolored by the artist and includes a chilling bonus story about an average guy who's just as twisted as the Joker. So if you don't already own this comic or are a hardcore Bat collector, for the love of Bruce Wayne, run out and buy this. In this age of edgy superheroes like Wolverine and the Authority, a straight-laced guy like Superman sometimes seems kind of boring. Thankfully, this comic reminds us why we love the Big Blue Boy Scout. AllStar Superman number 10 finds a dying Superman writing his last will and testament and struggling to make the world a better place in his final moments. There's little I can say to do this incredible issue justice. Beautifully written, beautifully executed, and achingly sad, it reminds us that even at the end, Superman is an utterly selfless hero and a force of pure good. I actually got a little choked up reading this, so if you've forgotten why Superman matters, this issue will remind you. And finally, although I know I am terribly late to the party, I am at long last checking out Volume 1 in the hugely popular manga series, Death Note. This Japanese import boasts an admirably surreal premise. A brilliant high school student named Light finds a death god's lost notebook and discovers that if he writes someone's name in it, they die. Light immediately starts scribbling the names of criminals in the Death Note and simultaneously becomes an avenging angel and a mass murderer. Trust me, it only gets crazier from there. Hope you enjoyed this blast from the past. I'll see you next week. And of course, Death Note is actually up to volume 13, but if you didn't read it the first time, go back and check out the first volume. Now, if you're enjoying Grant Morrison's AllStar Superman, and you really, really should be, he's also writing Batman right now, and speaking of Gotham, in a few weeks I'll be in New York City for NY Comic Con.